Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and it's my pleasure to welcome all students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. Now, let's talk about something we've probably all experienced, walking up to a hotel pool that just smells overwhelmingly of chlorine. Or maybe it even makes your eyes sting a little. It might seem like a small thing, right? But it actually points to a massive, hidden challenge in the hospitality industry. Today, we're going to dive deep into how AI is revolutionizing something as seemingly simple as pool maintenance, and what that really means for creating the perfect guest experience.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to uncover that hidden challenge I just mentioned. Then we'll look at why the old way of doing things is fundamentally flawed. After that, we'll get to the exciting part, the AI-powered solution that's changing everything. And finally, we'll see how this all comes together to create data-driven excellence in hotel operations.
So let's kick things off with what is often the crown jewel of a luxury hotel, the swimming pool. It's designed to be a symbol of relaxation and luxury, but for the people running the hotel, it's also a constant, high-stakes balancing act between that promise of luxury and some very real liability. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. For the guest, the pool is an escape. It's the reason they might have booked your hotel. But for the management team, it is a high-risk environment that demands constant, careful attention. It really captures that dual nature. It's both a primary attraction and a significant operational risk. And here's the real kicker. The very things that make a pool so appealing, bright sunlight, warm temperatures, and lots of happy guests splashing around, are the exact same things that make the water chemistry so incredibly difficult to control. It's a moving target, 24/7. And if you miss that target, the guest experience suffers immediately. So, how have hotels been dealing with this for decades? Well, let's take a look at the traditional, old-school approach and see exactly why, in today's world of high guest expectations, it just doesn't work anymore. You can really see the night-and-day difference here. The old way, manual testing, means an employee goes out a couple of times a day with a test kit. By its very nature, this is reactive. You're always playing catch-up, fixing problems after they've already started. The AI approach, on the other hand, is constantly monitoring, which allows the hotel to be proactive and prevent issues before a guest ever notices them. And these are the direct results of that reactive approach. You get these long, unsafe gaps between tests where the water quality can go downhill fast. That leads to what we call chemical spikes, where staff have to dump in a large amount of chemicals to shock the system back into balance. For your guests, this means that strong chlorine smell, skin and eye irritation, and cloudy water, all things that completely ruin that feeling of luxury. All right, so enough about the problems. Let's talk about the solution. This is where we shift from guesswork and reaction to scientific precision and proactive management. So let's introduce Sutro. Think of it as a small, robotic lab technician that lives in your pool and never takes a break. It's a floating IoT, or Internet of Things device, and it's packed with an array of laboratory-grade sensors that are constantly at work. The process is brilliantly simple, yet incredibly powerful. It works in a three-step cycle. First, it monitors. We're not talking once or twice a day. It tests the water chemistry several times per hour. Second, it analyzes. That data is instantly sent to a cloud-based AI that doesn't just see numbers, it sees trends. And third, it tells you how to act by sending alerts and precise dosing recommendations right to your staff's devices. The system is laser-focused on the three pillars of water safety and comfort: pH, free chlorine, and alkalinity. By keeping a constant eye on these three key metrics, the AI has everything it needs to keep the water perfectly balanced, safe, and pleasant for every single guest. The ultimate goal of the AI is to maintain something called the Langelier Saturation Index, or LSI. Now, you don't need to be a chemist, just think of it as the Goldilocks zone for water. When the LSI is perfect, the water won't be corrosive, which damages pipes and equipment, and it won't be scale-forming, which leaves ugly deposits on tiles. It protects both the guests and the hotel's physical assets. Okay, so the technology is really cool. But what does it actually mean for a hotel manager, for the staff, and for the business's bottom line? Let's explore the real-world operational impact. This is where it all comes together. The benefits for management are just massive. You go from hoping the water is safe to ensuring it's safe. You proactively stop guest complaints before they even happen. For health inspections, you have a perfect automated digital record, which is absolutely crucial for compliance. This protects the hotel from liability, and at the end of the day, it lets you deliver that flawless spa experience with total confidence.
This table really sums up the whole transformation. Your compliance goes from messy, manual logs in a binder to clean, automated digital records. Your chemical strategy goes from guesswork and reactive spikes to precise, data-driven instructions. And your approach to guest issues shifts from reacting to complaints to proactively preventing them in the first place.
And this, right here, is the real takeaway. By letting technology handle the complex science, it frees up your hotel staff to focus on what they do best, providing amazing, personal hospitality. The AI makes sure the environment is perfect so that the human touch can truly shine. And this brings us to one final thought to leave you with. We've just seen how intelligent automation can perfect one of the most challenging parts of hotel operations. So it begs the question, if AI can do this for the pool, what's the next touch point in the guest journey that it's going to fundamentally transform?